Welcome to Gayatri Yoga channel. Today's Power Yoga for Weight Loss workout is brought to you by musisonly.com, a professional brand creating unique yoga and workout clothes to bring out your individuality. Musisonly.com is motivated by the idea that all of us are unique and special. They create stylish, practical products to bring out more confidence, awaken the inner force, and inspire the muse in you. High-quality products support you to be active, relaxed, and inspired. I have several Muses-only outfits and they are really comfortable, very soft, stretchy, and not see-through. I enjoy practicing yoga, running outside or in the gym, spinning or working out in my Muses-only outfits. The premium fabric feels like second skin, no itching or too much pressure around the waist or rib cage. Muses-only activewear is very practical, trendy, and can be worn everywhere. I get lots of compliments on my outfits everywhere I go, even when I go to the shopping mall. If you're looking for free and comfy workout experience at all times, go to musisonly.com. Only now until June 23rd, join the special Yoga Day sale event and get up to 35% off of your order. You can get extra 10% off using the code Christina10. You can't beat this offer and need to check it out as soon as possible. They've just added many new trendy designs, so go to musisonly.com and pick your favorite styles now. If you're ready to practice, grab your mat and let's begin.
Hey guys, in today's class we'll be working on our full body. Summer days are here, beach days are here, so it looks like everybody is looking to tone up and get ready for their beach days, for vacation time. So in today's class we'll be incorporating interval training into our power vinyasa class, incorporating some Pilates moves, mobility work. Of course, we will take our time to slowly warm up, to be able to go deeper into our postures, to be safe and to avoid any injuries during our more powerful workout. Remember to listen to your body, take your time, modify. This is not a classical vinyasa flow, so we will be doing some repetitions, some pulses, dynamic stretching. If you're looking for a classical one, that's not the one. If you're not a subscriber yet, make sure to subscribe, grab your mat, grab your water, and let's begin practicing. We'll begin the practice by tuning in into our body, so take a comfortable seated position. Take an easy pose, crossing your legs. You can elevate the hips, put in a block or maybe a blanket or a pillow under the hips to feel more comfortable in your hips. Try to root through the sit bones and lengthen through the crown. So if your lower back is rounded like this, try to bring your pelvis, your sacrum to vertical position. And if it's not possible because of the hips, because of the mobility of the pelvis, then elevate the hips. Your crown is reaching up. You can imagine a balloon attached to the crown, and the balloon is trying to reach to the sky and pulling your head up. So you are lengthening out without causing any extreme tension in your middle back. You're not trying to squeeze the shoulder blades, your shoulders, your arms are hanging on the sides of the rib cage, draping your rib cage on the sides. The face is relaxed. Soften your eyelids, relax your jaw, and take a moment to observe and reflect how you feel at the beginning of the practice. Observe how your body feels today, how your mind feels today. Observe the quality of your breathing, your inhales and exhales. What part of the body is beginning to move on the inhale? Which one is following? Which one is the last to move on the inhale? And then observe the exhale. Notice how long are your inhales, how long are the exhales. Observing if you're making any pauses between the inhale and exhale. Observing how wide is the rib cage opening, expanding. Do you have any movement in the front, in the sides, in the back of the ribs? What's happening to your shoulders when you breathe in and breathe out? Do you feel any tension in your neck, in your upper back? Is it comfortable for you to sit up tall in this position? Observe your emotional state, observe your energy level. Observe how small you feel yourself or how big you feel yourself in this room. When you're ready, open your eyes. Inhale, lift the arms up through the sides. And exhale down. And when you lift the arms, try not to expand the ribs and lift the rib cage. Try to move the arms independent of your rib cage and notice how far, how high you can lift comfortably. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. You can visualize your arms are moving through some sticky liquid, gel-like liquid. Keep extending the arms to opposite sides while you're lifting them up. And exhale down. One more time, inhale up. And exhale down. Right arm is reaching up to the sky, and then you do a little side bend to the left, and then exhale, soften. Inhale up, exhale, soften. Inhale up, exhale, soften. Inhale up, take a couple of big breaths, expanding the right ribs. And as you exhale, do a little spiral to the left. Pause here for a moment. And breathe into the back body. Tuck the chin slightly. Your back is rounded. And as you inhale, you expand the back body. Push your left palm to the floor to slowly rotate up to the sky. Inhale. And exhale, small spiral. Inhale up and lift. Exhale, spiral. Inhale up and lift. And then exhale, spiral. Continue lowering your right arm down to the floor, framing the left knee, and move the left palm slightly closer. So the left knee is staying between the palms. You push the floor away from you to round the back, tuck in the chin. And then you drag the floor towards you, tilt the pelvis forward. You inhale and lengthen, gently lift through the heart. Exhale, tilt the pelvis back, round the spine, one vertebra at a time, tuck the chin. And then inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, slowly round. Inhale through the nose, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Keep this lengthening through the crown. Pelvis is tilting forward and you're folding over towards the left thigh. Your sit bones stay on the mat. Breathe. Send the breath to the lower back. Observe how it feels on the right side of the lower back. Inhale and exhale, slowly begin circling the torso, staying as low as possible to the center between your knees. So if you're not able to go as low as I can, it's okay. Keep your elbows lifted, keep your palms on the floor or the blocks, but try to hinge even a little bit. And notice how it feels through your outer hips, maybe through your inner thighs. For some of you it will be the quads, your lower back. Breathe. You can move your head side to side. Notice how it feels through the neck. Gentle circles. And now slowly lift the elbows. Move the palms slightly closer towards you. Push the floor away from you to round the back. And inhale, drag the floor towards you, tilt the pelvis forward, lengthen. Exhale, pushing the floor away from you to round. And then inhale, lift and lengthen. As you exhale, you round, and notice if you feel any differences on the left and the right side of the back, left and right ribs. Last one, inhale, lift and lengthen. And then exhale, round. You can glide the palms in towards the shin bones and then slowly begin staking your vertebrae one on top of the other back into vertical position. Open your arms out to the sides and lift both arms up. Inhale and exhale. Slowly down. Inhale up and notice how it feels on the right side of the torso and the left. Maybe it feels that the right arm can lift more comfortably. Inhale up. Maybe it feels that the right side of the torso is longer. And now lower your right arm down. Lift your left arm up. Root the left sit bone to the floor. Lengthen out, out, out. Pause here for a moment and breathe into the left ribs. You keep the arms slightly in front of you, but your head is not in front of your shoulders. It's kind of in one line, the ears in one line with the shoulders. Big breaths into the left side, and you can slowly release. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Lengthen. Exhale, release. Lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale, lengthen. Big inhale. Small spiral to the right and down. Breathe and focus on expansion through the left ribs, left shoulder blade, lower back. And now keep your right palm on the floor, sink the palm to the floor, and it's going to help you rotate your chest back up to the sky. Exhale, spiral to the right and down. Inhale, up and lift. Exhale, spiral. Inhale, up and lift. Exhale, spiral. And lower the arm down, framing the right knee. Push the floor away from you, round in the back. And then inhale, drag the floor towards you, tilt the pelvis forward, lift through the heart. Exhale, around the back. And then inhale, tilt the pelvis forward, lengthen. Exhale, round. Lift and lengthen. And now focus on compressing the belly first. So you sink in the belly down, and then if you have space, room to go lower, you lower the ribs. Maybe the elbows can go down. And then if your left sit bone is doing this, then reverse, root the sit bone, and maybe you're not going to compress so far, and that's fine. Maybe this part of the lower back is not as open as on the right side. Breathe, send this breath, attention into this area. Visualize like it's opening up, like a balloon expanding, like a jellyfish. Relax your face, your jaw, your lips. Inhale and exhale, start circling around to the center between the knees. Staying as low as you can. Keep your neck long, crown is reaching to the front. Thighs are relaxing. And I suggest you to change the cross of your legs quickly so that you could feel the opposite hip a little more. Notice how this feels for your lower back and outer hips. Breathe. Send the breath to the lower back, to your lower belly, to the pelvic floor. Now lift the elbows, move the palms towards you. Push the floor away from you to round the back. Stay here for a moment. Your arms are pushing the floor to the front, and at the same time they're trying to rip the mat apart. So you feel the activation through the upper back and your arms while you're rounding and breathing, expanding through the ribs and trying to create more space between the shoulder blades. Breathe, lengthen through the back of the neck. While in this position, you can gently move your head side to side while you're pulling the floor to opposite sides. Inhale, return the head to neutral. Move the fingers, the palms towards the shin bones and start bringing your pelvis to vertical and stacking your vertebrae one on top of the other. Align the crown over the neck. Move your head side to side. Move the head in circles. And now open your arms out through the sides and reach them up, up, up. And notice how it feels on the sides of the body. Maybe it's easier for you to lift the arms without engaging the ribs. Inhale, lift the arms, interlace the fingers, rotate the palms up to the ceiling. Stretch the palms and fingers. As you exhale, start reaching your palms forward and you begin tilting the pelvis back, rounding your lower back, middle back, upper back, round. Rotate the chest to the right, palms are reaching to the right, and palms are moving away from you. Breathe into the left side of the upper ribs. Exhale, return to center. Inhale, slowly rise up, lift through the heart. Exhale, start rounding back. And rotate the chest to the left while you are rounding the spine, reaching the shoulder blades to the back, lower back to the back. Palms are moving away. And as you breathe in, focus on big inhales into the right ribs, lower ribs, side ribs, back. Exhale, return to the front and slowly begin lifting up, lengthen, lengthen, lift through the heart. Open the lock on the palms, open your arms out to the side, spread the fingers and reach the arms to opposite sides. Feel widening here through the collarbones. And then move your chest, move your head side to side. Breathe. Notice how much tension you're storing through the arms, through the front of the chest. Move your head around. And now spiral the palms down. Biceps are moving forward and down. And triceps forward. So notice how it feels through the arms and shoulders and add the movement of your head. Arms are spiraling forward and palms are gazing back now. Head is moving side to side of full circles. You can add a little back bend. Now flex the palms and do tiny circles while the arms are reaching to opposite sides. You can move the head or just keep it neutral. And then the arms are moving slightly to the back and down, down, down. Shake off the arms. Now lift you through the heart. Palms are moving slightly behind you, but not too far. The heart is moving forward, and with your fingers, you're pulling the floor to opposite sides. So it moves you into back bend. Again, move the head. Stay in the back bend. Lift the right arm up, up, up. Lengthen through the sides of the body. Now tilt the pelvis back, and it allows you to rotate to the left and down. Inhale, reverse into back bend, rotate the chest to the right. Exhale, spiral to the left and down. Inhale, up and lift, and bring the arm down. Pull the floor to opposite sides, lift through the heart. Breathe into the heart center. Move the head. Right palm stays on the mat, stay in your back bend. The left arm lift up. Soften the right elbow. Breathe into the left side, left upper ribs. As you exhale, tilt the pelvis backwards, and you are lengthening and spiraling to the right and down. Inhale, up and lift. Exhale, spiral and down. Inhale, up and lift. Move into your back bend, lift through the heart. Stretch through the abs, through the front ribs. Exhale, spiral and down. Inhale, lift the arm, bring the palm down to the floor. Lift through the heart. Move your head around side to side. Maybe full circles. Notice if anything changed. And now lift the arms, bring the palms to the back of the head, interlace the fingers. The left elbow is reaching up. And now left elbow is reaching to the right and down. Keep moving into full circle through the center to the left. And lift right elbow up, up, up. Stay in your side bend, stretching the right ribs. Exhale, spiral your right elbow to the left. And circle to the front, stretching the back. Slowly moving to the right and begin lengthening through the left elbow to the right and up to the ceiling. Stack your elbows, open the left ribs. Slowly return. Right elbow is reaching up to the sky. Breathe into the right side. Exhale, spiral to the left. Circle to the right. Left elbow is reaching up. Exhale. Left elbow is reaching to the right. You're moving through the center to the left. Right elbow is reaching up. Big breath into the right ribs. Exhale, reverse to neutral. Now extend your left leg and lift the right knee. Step the right foot to the outside of the left thigh. Lengthen through the crown and give yourself a little twist. You're lengthening through the crown. Root through the sit bones. Give yourself a hug and gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale and exhale, release. And now move your top foot slightly higher towards the outside of the left hip. Inhale and exhale, begin curling down your spine one vertebra by vertebra at a time. The crown is reaching towards the top knee, and you begin to compress the belly to the thigh, and as if you're diving out, you're lengthening out and reversing. Notice how it feels through the lower back and out the hip. Exhale, curling down. Crown is reaching to the knee, and then crown is trying to reach forward, belly is compressing. Lengthen. Notice how it feels through the left hamstring, left leg. Up. One more time. Slowly down. Lengthen out. And reverse. Now switch sides. Extend your right leg, bend the left knee. Step your left foot to the outside of the right thigh. Root through the sit bones. Give yourself a twist, hug. Try to lengthen through the outside of the left hip. Flex your right foot, lengthen through the crown, inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale and exhale, release. And now move your top leg, top foot higher. Bring the foot to the outside of the right hip. Be careful with the bottom knee. You can soften the knee a little bit. Flex the foot, inhale. Start tucking the chin. And rolling down one vertebra by vertebra at a time. Going lower and lower and noticing how it feels through the lower back. Maybe you're going to feel some interesting sensations. And then you start lengthening through the crown, compressing the belly to the thighs, diving out and lengthening. Notice how it feels through your lower leg. Inhale and exhale, return. And it's just the beginning of the class, so be mindful. Just explore how it feels for you and where you feel it. Slowly beginning to open up your body. Inhale, lengthen. Return. Last one. You're curling down, one vertebra by vertebra at a time. Crown is reaching to the knee. And then you can, with your palms, you can drag the floor towards you, and it's going to help you compress and lengthen. Up and return. Now uncross the legs, bend the right knee, and move the knees side to side. Observe how you feel in your hips. Notice what's happening in your body. Maybe something is changing in the way your mind feels, in your heart. Maybe you feel a little bit more relaxed and calm. Now as you twist the legs to the right, lift your left arm up and spiral all the way around you to the back. Lift the left arm up and switch sides. Right arm is reaching up, spiral to the left and down. Notice how it feels through the lower back. Out and spiral. Inhale and exhale, spiral. Inhale up and to the right. Last one and to the left. And now add the left leg, stepping to the outside of the right thigh. The knee is moving down, thigh externally rotate, and you fall down. So you're opening your outer hip, and then you reverse and switching sides. Up and to the right. Notice how this side feels compared to the left. Inhale and exhale, release. From here, keep your palms on your shin bones, root through the sit bones. You're pushing the floor away from you. Tilt the pelvis back and around the spine. Tuck the chin. So you're puffing up the back, breathe to the back body. You can pull the legs into opposite sides and the legs are resisting, and you're going to feel activation through the upper back, shoulder blades area while you're rounding and breathing into that spot. Maybe gentle movement with your head as if you're trying to lengthen with one ear to the front of the room and then the other. And then slowly dragging the feet towards you, you tilt the pelvis forward and up into a vertical position and do a gentle lift up, gaze up to the sky. Exhaling, rolling down and moving back. And then inhale, slowly forward and lift. Exhale, push the floor away from you to round. And if you wish, you can let go of the hold. Maybe you hold onto the thighs and go a little lower. And then slowly reverse. Inhale, lift through the heart. Exhale, round. If you're ready, you can go all the way down in a controlled way. And then slowly up. Lift and lengthen. Take the variation that works for you today. Inhale, and now slowly bring the heels in towards you to lift the booty. Use the palms to help you do it. And now lift the heels and lower the knees down, stretching the toes. Align the toes, the big toe gazing to the front. So if it's somehow your toe is rotated somewhere, try to realign it while you're stretching it. Take a moment to notice how it feels through the toes. If you move the knees slightly to the front, and sink more, you're going to feel the back of the toes opening. Maybe you can gently rock side to side, just control the intensity. Now lean forward, release. Sit on your heels, palms are pushing to the floor, squeeze your inner thighs, and you're stretching the tops of the toes. Inhale and exhale down, soften. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Keep your heels together. Exhale, lower. And now let's go 10 pulses to activate the core. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Push the floor away from you. 9, 10. Maybe you can lift and extend the knees and very slowly uncurl. And you're finding yourself at the front of the mat in your standing forward fold. Walk your legs here. Observe the awareness through the feet. Shift the weight slightly forward as you walk the legs. Notice how it feels through the calves, through the hamstrings. Straighten your right leg, soften the left knee, and twist to the right. Reach your right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, lower, and twist to the left. Inhale as the twist. Exhale, lower down. Repeat it a couple of times. Twist to the right. Inhale. Exhale, down. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, down. Inhale, twist to the right. Exhale, down. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, down. Return to neutral. Bring your heels together, toes out. Start lifting your heels, bend the knees, and you're gonna move into squat. Open your thighs out, so you're opening through your inner thighs, and start lowering the belly down, down, down. Lower the forearms if possible, and let your head relax. Breathe into the back line. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Now slowly start pushing the palms to the floor. Lift your heels. Start extending your legs. Heels are lifted. Lower the heels down. Bring your feet to neutral, to parallel. And tilt the pelvis back to begin rolling up. One vertebra by vertebra at a time. Root the feet to the floor. You can pull the mat to opposite sides with the feet. Feel activation through the outer thighs. Slowly rolling up, one vertebra by vertebra at a time, into standing. Take a moment to close your eyes and observe how you feel after this slow warm-up, slow awakening. Bringing attention, focus into your body. Quieting your mind. And now we're going to build some HIIT. Bring your feet together. Inhale, lift the arms. You can soften the knees, lift through the heart. Find your back bend. Maybe this is enough. If you wish to explore a deeper back bend, but focus on your middle back, extend the legs and reach your arms even more back. But don't collapse into your lower back. Very slowly start reversing. You can open your arms out to the sides, hinge 90 degrees, soften the knees, reach the palms down, relax your head. Inhale, lift your chest halfway up. Exhale, bring the palms down, step, or if you're ready, jump into plank. Lower down to your knees for chaturanga modification. You can do regular vinyasa if you're experienced. So this is modification for beginners. Inhale, lift your chest halfway up into cobra or upward dog, and then push off, shift the hips back, curl the toes, lift your knees and start reaching the sit bones up to the ceiling into downward dog. Walk your legs in your downward dog and focus on avoiding rounding through the lower back, and reach the sit bones back and up into the top of your triangle, the top of your downward dog. Walk your legs. If the heels are not touching the floor, that's fine. Lift both heels up. Start tilting the pelvis back as if you're tucking the tailbone and begin gazing to the belly button, and you notice your whole back started rounding. You shift your shoulders forward into rounded plank. Reverse to regular plank. Begin pushing the floor away from you. Tilt, hinge the hips. Reach them back and up, and again lift your heels, gaze to the belly button, tilt the pelvis back, and puffing up the back, rolling forward, rounded plank. Hold for a moment. And breathe. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lengthen through the crown, return to regular plank. Bend the knees, hinge through the front of the hips, sink the armpits down. Pulse, 1, 2, and extend the legs. 1, 2, extend. 1, 2, extend. You can exhale through your mouth and then inhale. And jump to the front. Inhale, lift your chest halfway up. Exhale, soften the knees if needed, folding forward. Begin rolling up, one vertebra by vertebra at a time. Inhale, lift the arms up and find your back bend variation. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, bring the palms down, do the previous variation or jump into plank. Shift your shoulders forward, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, shift the hips back and up, downward dog. Walk your legs. Deep inhales and exhales. Lift your right leg up, reach your left heel down. Flex your right foot, keep the hip squared, and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bend the knee, compress the thigh to the belly, push your left ball of the foot to the floor, and begin rolling forward into rounded plank, reaching the nose to the right knee, knee to the nose, hold. 1, 2, breathe. 3, 4, and 5. Step your right foot back into plank, lengthen through the crown, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Slow inhales and exhales. Bring your left thigh to the belly, point the left toes, compress the heel to the glutes, and start lifting the left knee up, 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 and then extending the knee, finding your one-legged dog. Flex the foot, right heel is reaching down, and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bend the left knee, compress the thigh to the belly, and now push your right ball of the foot to the floor, lifting the heel, tilt the pelvis, and roll forward into rounded plank, reaching the nose to the knee, knee to the nose. Hold. 1, 2, breathe. 3, 4, and 5. Now step your left foot back, reach the heels back, lengthen through the crown. Shift your shoulders forward, chaturanga. Inhale through the nose, upward dog, a modification. Exhale, shift the hips back and up, downward dog. And now add in your pulses. So you bend the knees and focus is hinging here. Belly is touching, almost touching the thighs or touching. Armpits are sinking down. And then you pulse here, pulse, pulse, and then extend. 1, 2, extend. Find your rhythm. Let's go for 15. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And now bend the knees and jump spring to the front. Stay here, palms are on the feet or the floor or the blocks or ankles. You can keep the feet hip-width distance apart. Control your knees. So hinge here as deep as you can. And lengthen through the sit bones back, widen through the sit bones. And now pulse the booty up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Extend your legs and compress. Standing forward fold, shift the hips forward. Shift the weight to the balls of the feet. Now bend the knees, soften the belly to the thighs. Crown is reaching to the front. You can hold on the ankles or the blocks or the chair and then pulse. 1, 2. You can pull the floor to opposite sides with your legs. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Extend the legs. Standing forward fold. Long inhales and exhales. Now bend the knees, lengthen through the crown. And now pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Extend the legs. You can move your torso to the side while you are in this forward fold. And then to opposite side. So little twist here. Now bring the heels in, open the toes out. Lift your heels, knees are bending and you're moving into squat. Open through the inner thighs, fall down and do a little rest pose here. Relax your face, your back. Now lift your head and now open your heels out and then open the toes out and you're gonna sit in your new malasana. If you're not ready to sink all the way down, that's fine. Wherever you are, maybe even use a tiny chair or a couple of blocks to help you support yourself. If you're ready to sink down, lengthen through the crown. You can gently rock side to side. Breathe. Right palm is going down to the floor. Your shoulder is sinking into your inner knee. Knee is pushing into the arm. Left arm is reaching up and twist to the left. And you feel your inner thigh. And the left inner thigh is active because you're using your strength not to let it collapse. Breathe. Inhale and exhale, release, recenter. And now bring your left palm down, push the shoulder into the knee, into the shoulder. Arm is reaching up and back. Right knee is reaching to the sky. Inhale and exhale, slowly release. And now you push the palms to the floor to extend the legs and rotate the toes back to the front, but keep your legs wide. So you're prepared for this wide squat. Bend the knees. If your toes want to open out slightly, let them open. Your arms can be on the thighs. So you're as if you're sitting on a chair. And now you're going to pulse the hips up to the ceiling for 15. 1, you don't have to extend the legs all the way, but stay here, stay with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Extend the legs. Open your legs out into wide-legged forward fold. Heels slightly out, toes in. Soften the knees. You can reach your chest to one thigh. And then the other. Return to the center, left palm stays on the mat. Pushes to the floor and you rotate to the right. Right arm is reaching up. Try to keep your hips level. Exhale, lower your right arm down. Switch sides. Use the block if needed. Inhale and exhale down. Bring the palms down to the floor. Bend the knees. And you're going to jump into wide-legged plank. Shift your shoulders forward. Chaturanga. Push the floor away from you. And back up into this wide position, downward dog. Gaze to the front. Bend the knees. And you're going to jump forwards. So this is going to be our interval portion repetition. Let's go for 10. So you jump back, downward dog. Gaze to the front, jump into this wide malasana. And then again, jump back, downward dog, bend the knees, jump forward, and jump back, downward dog, malasana, plank, downward dog, soften the knees, jump forward, malasana, plank, downward dog, malasana, back, downward dog, malasana, back, downward dog, malasana, back. Back. Three more. Back. Downward dog. Soften the knees. Jump into malasana. Back. Downward dog. Soften the knees. Malasana. Last one. Back. A downward dog. Soften the knees, malasana. Rest here in malasana, opening your inner thighs even more. You can squeeze the inner thighs into the arms, arms into the inner thighs. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And now we are going to add the push-up or the chaturanga push-up. So you can lower down to the knees. Let's try to do 5 reps. Palms go down to the floor. You jump into wide-legged plank. Chaturanga, downward dog, bend the knees, malasana, back, chaturanga, a downward dog, malasana, back, chaturanga, a downward dog, malasana, back, chaturanga, a downward dog. Malasana, last one. Back, chaturanga, a downward dog. From your downward dog, stay in this position with the legs, lift your heels and make a big, big wave forward into rounded plank. Hold, puff up the back. 2, 3, activate the core. 4, and 5. Now the right knee is reaching to the left armpit and you do the squeeze. And then you reverse, puff up the back, and then other side. But remember to puff up the back before you switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, puff up, 8, and compress, puff up, last one, 9, puff up, and 10, puff up, hold, and now shift forward, lower the knees down, bring your feet together, and then shift the hips back into child's pose. Breathe, relax your upper back. Let your lower body relax. Notice how much heat you generated, how much energy is moving through your body. Notice where the energy is moving. And now lift your torso up, start shifting your shoulders forward, and you're going to find yourself in half plank. You can keep your legs this way, knees out, heels together, spread the fingers, pull the mat to opposite sides, roll the biceps forward. And you're going to do mini chaturanga push-ups. 1, 2. If it's uncomfortable for your legs, return them to neutral. 3, 4, breathe. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, elbows in, and 10. Round the back, tilt the pelvis back, puff up the back, but stay on the knees. Pull the floor to opposite sides, tuck the chin, hold. You're ripping the mat apart with your palms. Now curl the toes. Lift your knees and you're finding yourself in rounded plank. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Reverse to downward dog. Gaze to the front, bend the knees and jump forward. Inhale, lift your chest halfway up. Exhale, bend the knees. Place the belly on the thighs. Grab your ankles and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stay in this chair legs position and sweep your arms up. Find your chair pose. Hold or pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring the palms to the heart center. Twist. Hook the arm to the outside of the thigh. Stay here or pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Return to center. Inhale. Exhale to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Return to center. Now lower the arms down, extend the legs. As you exhale, inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Moving into sun salutation, we jump into plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, warrior 1, step your right leg forward. Back heel lowers down. Exhale, frame the foot. Stepping back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg steps forward, right heel lowers, warrior 1. Exhale, frame the foot, step it back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. 5 breaths here. Reach the sit bones back and up. Soften the knees and try to avoid your middle back rounding. Now you bend the knees, you pulse, and then as you extend, you scissor the legs and move into side plank on the right side, reaching the arm to the front. And then you reverse, bring the palm down, switch back to downward dog squat, and then shift into left side, side plank. Arm is reaching to the front. Let's go for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and last one, 10. You go back into squat, pulsing again for 10. Pulse, pulse, and extend. Pulse, pulse, and extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can go faster. 8, 9, 10. Now you pulse and now shift to the right side plank. Left arm lift up, and maybe you can lift your left leg, bend the knee up to the sky. Hold. Now step the foot behind you, and you're moving into vaulting pose. Open the front line. Exhale, you're returning back into downward dog squat. And now you extend, twist to the opposite side plank. Right arm reaches up, and you try to lift your right leg, bend the knee, reach the knee to the sky. Stretch to the top side. And now step the foot behind you. Press the feet to the floor to open the front body. Inhale and exhale, carefully return. And now you're going to again explore some arm work. You can go to the knees and do mini chaturanga push-ups, or even regular push-ups. Or if you can hold chaturanga, bend the elbows and then extend the elbows, lift through the heart, and then exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. If you have issues with your lower back, maybe avoid it, maybe go to the knees. Breathe. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very carefully shift the hips back and up. Downward dog. Lift your heels, tilt the pelvis back, rounding your back line, moving forward into plank. Lift your right leg up and now step it to the front. Lower the back heel down, rise up into warrior 1. Hold. Observe the heat moving through the body. And pause. And now open up to warrior 2. Adjust the position of the legs. Maybe pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now extend the leg and find your triangle, gaze up. Don't hyperextend the right knee. Use the block if needed. And maybe play with dynamic movement. Bend and extend. Bend. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now bend the knee, lift your arm up and lower your top arm to the ear. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring both arms down to the inner side of the right leg. Lower your left knee down, walk your right foot to the outer edge of the mat. Find your lizard. Breathe. Now extend your arms, keep your left palm on the mat, twist to the right side, reach your arm up, bend the left knee and find your quadricep stretch. Now lower the left leg down, push off with the left palm to lift up into twisted back bend, rotate the chest to the right, lengthen through the left quad, left hip flexor, left ribs. Now lift the torso to neutral. You can find the twist. Hook the elbow to the outside of the thigh. Big breaths into the rib cage, into your belly. And now, if you feel comfortable, use the cushion under the knee. If needed, lift the left foot one more time into quadricep stretch. Inhale and exhale, release. Frame your right leg, lift your left knee up. And now as you extend your right leg, you dip the left knee down to the floor and then switch back into lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You pass the left knee to the floor, 1, 2, and step to the front. Again, you move into chair. Belly is touching the thighs. Hold the ankles and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And lift the torso, lift the arms up, find your chair. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring the palms to the heart, twist to the right, and pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep your knees together. 8, 9, 10. Reverse to center, twist to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stay low, reach the arms to the back. Reach the knuckles back, lift through the heart, rotate the chest to the right, arms to the left. Return to center, switch, rotate to the left, arms to the right. Return, and now extend the legs and reach your arms forwards. Be careful with your shoulders. Open your arms, release the lock. Let the arms open through the sides and lower them down. Inhale, lift your chest halfway up. Exhale, step or jump into plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And then if you wish, you can add a chaturanga before you move into downward dog. Lift your left leg up, step it to the front. Right heel lowers, lift the arms, inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, frame the foot, step it back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, if you wish, add chaturanga, up, downward dog. Lift your left leg up, step it to the front, lower the back heel down into warrior 1. Lift, breathe here. And now pulse. 1, 2, 3. Be careful with the knee. 4 and 5. Now you open up for warrior two. Before you reverse, if it's fatigued, extend, relax, readjust the legs, and then bend again. And pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and 10. Now extend the leg, transition into a triangle. Don't hyperextend the left knee, gaze up, stack your shoulders. Slow down your breath. And if you wish, you can add dynamic movement, bend and extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Reach your arms to the ears, hold. And exhale, bring the palms to the floor, lower your right knee down. Move your left foot to the left edge of the mat. Find your lizard. Bring the forearms down. Crown is reaching to the front. Slowing down your heart rate. Use the blocks under the forearms. And now extend your arms, keep your right palm on the mat, find your twist, and add your quadricep stretch. Inhale and exhale, release. Lower the foot down, push off with the right arm to lengthen through the front line and find your twisted back bend. Make sure you're not collapsing into the lower back. Inhale and exhale, move into twist. If you need to readjust the position of your legs, please do it. Big inhales into your lower belly. And now you can add the quadricep stretch one more time. Be careful with the bottom knee. Use extra cushion if needed. Breathe. Inhale and exhale, slowly release. Frame your front foot. Curl the back toes, lift the knee. And now extend your front leg, dip the back knee down. And then switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Use the blocks under the palms if needed. 8, 9, and 10. Now frame the front foot, step it back into plank. Shift your shoulders forward, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, shift the hips back and up, downward dog. Lift your right leg up, bend the knee, bring the knee to the chest, compress the thigh in, and roll forward into a rounded plank, compressing the thigh to the armpit. And now drag it down to the wrist, and then back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Shift the hips back up and transition into your wild thing pose. Lift the hips up. Open the front body. And now you sink the hips down, right arm is tapping the left ankle, and then reach back up into wild thing pose. 1, 2, breathe. 3, 4, and 5. Carefully transition back into plank. Shift the hips back up, downward dog. Lift your left leg up, bend the knee, compress the thigh to the belly. Lift your right heel and roll forward into rounded plank, and the knee will try to compress to the armpit. Now drag it down and then puff up. 1, 2, breathe. 3, 4, 5, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now step the foot behind you into vaulting pose. Lift through the heart, open the front line. Breathe into the lower belly, pubic area. Inhale and exhale, sink the hips down, tap the right ankle, and now press the feet to the floor to lift up. Exhale down. Inhale up and lift. Exhale down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Slowly transition into plank. Shift your shoulders forward. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Lower the knees down, uncurl the toes, shift the hips back, and make a small way forward into half plank and lengthen. Inhale back and exhale. Way forward and lengthen. Back, exhale and lengthen. Shift back, exhale. Way forward and lengthen. Shift back, exhale and lengthen. Shift back, and as you exhale, you make a wave and twist to the right. You'll lengthen it through the right side of the body. Big breaths into the waist. Exhale, reverse. Shift back to the left. Pull the floor to opposite sides with the arms. Breathe into the left side of the waist. Exhale, reverse. One more time, back. As you exhale, moving forward, twist and stretch the side. Back. And lengthen. Shift back. Find your child's pose. From the child's pose, bring the forearms down close to the knees. Push the floor away from you, and you're going to round the back and then drag the mat towards you. Little arch. Round and arch. Round and arch. And you slowly lift the elbows, palms stay on the mat, puff up the back, and then lift and arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift and arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift and arch. From here, drop the hips to the right side. Right arm is reaching up, find the side bend and add rotation. Inhale, up. Exhale, spiral. Up. Exhale, spiral. Inhale, up. Exhale, spiral. Inhale, up. Exhale, spiral. You can flex your right arm, reach the palm away from you, and the left palm can slightly pull to give yourself a little extra stretch coming from the waist through the ribs, armpit. Breathe. And then exhale, release, switch sides. Left arm is reaching up, spiral to the right and down, and then lift and open. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now you can flex the left palm, push away, and right palm can give you a little extra stretch, but don't force too much. And now breathe into this tension line. Allow your belly to move. Inhale, lift your left arm up, and carefully transition to stay on your hips. Keep your palms on the shin bones, tilt the pelvis back and round. And then if you can, let go of the hold and roll all the way down. You hold onto the shin bones, start lifting your head, and your feet are moving you forward, and then you reverse. You can do gentle rocking, a lift, massaging your back, lift. And now, when you roll down, stay on your sacrum, extend one leg, and then the other. And maybe you can hover two. And exhale, melt your spine down. Breathe. Gently rock. Extend the left leg and do the twist to the side, to the left. Gaze to the right. Exhale, release, and opposite side. Inhale and exhale, release. Bring your right ankle on top of the left thigh and find your number 4 stretch. Right knee is reaching away from you. And then switch sides. Be careful with the knees. Inhale and exhale, release. Lower the feet down, and you can do a couple of pelvic tilts. Rock the sacrum forward and back without squeezing the glutes. And now slowly extend the arms, extend the legs, finding your shavasana. Letting go any residue tension from the practice. Relaxing your toes, ankles, calves, thighs, glutes, pelvis, belly. Back, shoulders, arms, wrists, fingers. Relax your whole front line, your rib cage. Relax your neck, your throat, your skull, your face, your lips, your jaw. Letting the nervous system integrate everything that just happened. Integrate all the new areas that were missing on the map. And slowly begin bringing awareness back to your body, moving your toes, your fingers, bringing your knees in. And slowly rolling to the right side and rise up to a comfortable seated position. Taking a moment to reflect how you feel after the practice, how this position feels for you. Is it easier to sit up tall? Maybe you feel a little longer through your torso, your neck is longer, shoulders are a little more lower. Observe the energy level. Notice what's happening in your heart and in your mind. Take a moment to be grateful for all the new energy you were able to cultivate and all the tension you were able to release. Thank you guys for joining me for this fun yoga workout, yoga fusion, everything workout. I hope you enjoyed it. You had all the zones that you're working on targeted, lower body, abs, arms, back. You broke a sweat. At the same time, you released this superficial tension in the body that was there previously. Please subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and make sure to check out musisonly.com and the current sale that is going on until June 23rd. I was really comfortable in my outfit, very soft, very stretchy, not too tight on my belly and under on the ribs, under the breast, which is really important for me. I know for sure that you will love these outfits too. You can mix and match different tops and bottoms. Let me know in the comments how you feel, what was the most favorite part, what was the most difficult part for you. Until we meet again, namaste.